let's walk through a scenario. Let's say one of the people in the sober home is laying in bed at night, breaks the rules, and decides to smoke a cigarette in bed and falls asleep, causes a fire. Insurance company for the owner of the building comes back and finds out that, wait, you were renting to a sober home and you didn't disclose that. What are the possible scenarios there that the insurance company may do at that point in time?
Automatically just say, hey, you were excluded because you didn't properly disclose the type of who was renting the home. You said you were an investor and it was for a single family. The fire was caused by someone staying in a business or sober home. There's no coverage. You're excluded. It's on you.
People get so short-sighted sometimes where they'll see that the insurance costs are $1,000 if they're renting to a single family and $3,000 if they're renting to a sober home. And so they'll lie to pay less for insurance, not thinking about what's going to happen if the insurance company finds out later down the road that you lied, and that now you're staring at $100,000 loss that they have every right to not cover. Now let's walk through the scenario. Let's say that the insurance company does choose to pay for it. What do you think is going to happen at the first renewal?
Everything else is going to get non-renewed, and you're going to be in a really difficult spot trying to go to market to find other carriers. But it's going to be an automatic. So however many houses you have, you're going to be looking for policies for every single one of those houses.
And how do insurance companies respond when you are bringing them an application for an organization that's been non-renewed? Are they friendly to that? Non-friendly? Agnostic? How do they typically respond?
Yeah, they're typically non-friendly to that because they view it as, hey, here's red flags. Why are we going to look at something someone else didn't want? Maybe what's undesirable about it? Why would this be an appropriate risk for us to look at and take on? Why did they get non-renewed? Was it because they lied about something on an application? Is this someone we really want to do business with? So many scenarios and red flags start creeping up, and then you start limiting who would even entertain writing your policy. So you're at the mercy. That's again when competition starts going away. You're at the mercy of, hey, you just got to find coverage with someone who will write you at that point.
I mean, let's play this out even a little bit more. How robust is the insurance marketplace for sober homes right now?
Very, very limited. It's not what I would say a friendly environment for sober living homes. There's not a great appetite with carriers.
Yeah, and so how does that play out for a sober home operator if they've been non-renewed by one of those core markets and they're going to the rest of the marketplace asking to be considered for insurance?
You're down to nothing or very, one, maybe, so the last thing you want to do is be down to one or nothing.
You and I say the same thing. If you want to get the best terms for your insurance, you need to have as many willing participants as you can possibly get. And when there's only 2 to 5 companies to begin with, and you burn your bridges with one of them, you just burn your bridges with a pretty big part of the marketplace. So a lot of buying insurance affordably as a recovery program is doing it right the first time and representing yourself accurately so you don't get behind the 8 ball.